League of Legends. Let's check this out. Oh yeah. What's this about? Oh snaps. Some good shit. Let's get ready to get liquidated. Oh shit, that's a little bright. It's bright. All right. A little better, a little better, a little better. Trading Gizzled. Well, let's see. Yo! Oh, sorry guys, I was fixing some stuff. What's going on, guys? Trading gold tonight. Bitcoin ain't doing shit, so I'm gonna trade gold. I've already made one trade already. So from down here to up here with $1,500 is about 26 bucks. What's up, me? What's up, Dan? Uh-oh. Trade Joe is hooking me up, huh? Yeah, if you guys go to the, well, you guys are with him, so I don't have to say anything, but yeah, appreciate you guys coming along. Thanks, Joe, for having this guys raid me. Try to trade some gold. Trying something different. I'm using, like I said, Bitfunded. So, using this money right here to trade gold. So, I'm taking $1,500 and see if I can make $20, $30 on a flip side. So, oh yeah, Damien, it's choppy. Like, here's Bitcoin here. And as you can see, I'm $12 in the hole. I'm at, but I have a feeling it's gonna pump. I think it's gonna go to 92, 95 eventually. That's where my profits is, at 92. So that'll be good profits right there if I can handle that. Welcome. So, but I'm gonna start trading gold when Bitcoin's acting like this. Is it XAU? I'm at the heart this thing. So yeah. So if I use, like I said, $1,500 and I take a position at this line to this line, that's about 36 bucks per trade. So I've done it maybe once or twice tonight. So we'll see. Raiders on the shop. Appreciate you guys coming along. Much love, much love. 6 views. That's awesome. This the music's too loud or I'm too loud. Let me know. I'll here, I'm actually watching Road Dogg stuff here. Let me say something to him. Was it DAWG? So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna trade gold, silver when Bitcoin's choppy like this, and then when Bitcoin runs. But I've noticed with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is going up, gold's going down, and vice versa. So let's see what he says here. I'm gonna move this. Let's see if I can move this down. Well. Yeah, why weren't we friends, Damien? You could have told me this a long time ago, because I remember when I was messing around with gold and was like 500-600 at the time. That was a long time ago though. But I didn't expect it to go 5,000. I thought silver would go to a certain amount. I did not know it was going to go to 100. So I will try to it almost hit 5K, and then I think it got to, with this little wick, 4,971. So not too shabby. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out trading gold. Gold's gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, I don't do TAs. Like, I don't know if Joe explained to you guys. I don't do a lot of TAs. Dang, why did you take the play? Because you'd have been up pretty good ass money if you got in at 42. But I don't do TA, guys. I'm a what do you call it? I guess a scalp trader, but a price movement trader, I guess you could call it. I just look for the price reaction. I don't go, weeks and months out and see the directions. I just trade the price movements, and I've been very successful at doing it. So I like to make my money now, not later. That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah. You can't. You're not a fortune teller for real. Because if everybody, we'd be rich if we were. But yeah, I'd have never thought this would have hit this. But with Trump being president, there's no telling what'll happen. But I think from him doing all the, what do you call it, the tariffs and shit, and he put them off. I think Bitcoin's going to go to at least 95, 96 before it all gets, gets crazy. I think it will do that. So we'll see. Well, it looks like Road Dog's watching me, and I'm watching Road Dog. Dude, that's funny. Here, I'm almost sick of hearing. Dude, that's funny because I'm watching you. You're watching me.
We will be eavesdropping and spying and shouting out and saying hi and stuff. And she.
Trading gold. Can you guys see that?
And he's watching Road Dog. That's awesome. That's awesome. Shout out to Crypto Squid over here. He's also live.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we got a lot of YouTubers out here that's got some good alpha. Here's this is Crypto Cypher. I don't know if you guys know about him.
That's funny, dude. He's on Road Dog's
all the time. Some kind of analysis over here.
Hold on.
Everybody wants to charge you $99 a month to be part of their
that's hilarious. I'm watching him on one screen, and then and he actually on Road Dog. I don't know if you guys seen him. He's streaming right now, and he's watching me watch him. Oh shit, was funny. But like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on. Hey, Road Dog.
So I'm keeping my eyes open, keep my ears open to see which ones we ought to put out there next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back on topic here.
There he is right there, guys. He's on the screen, Road Dog. I'll put his link for you.
They just kind of flat, trying to do something, gaining a little bit of momentum. Money flow is in the red here.
That's funny. Let me go ahead and pull up his stuff so you guys can see.
That makes me want to check out the monthly now. All right. So that's
let me get his stuff for you guys here real quick. There we go. I'm gonna put it in the link. But if you guys are with Trade Intuition, you guys would know him. This guy. So there's his link if anybody's new to him. But yeah, he's done pretty good. So yeah, I'm just trading inside these boxes because I think it's just going to keep bouncing between here. And then also, like I said, when Bitcoin goes up, crypto goes down, which I think is pretty cool. You can really scalp this all night long. I used to do this. I turned
It's still above it, so I'm not worried.
I've turned $100 to 1,000 doing this a few times.
All right, so let's come out to the daily, see what we're looking like over here. The daily looking a little jangly over here, if I might say.
So let me go ahead and turn him down here. Okay, cool. Let's get back to this crap. But anyway, yeah, so we'll be hitting these scalps, guys. So I'll show you how to do it. So here's how I set up. I don't do TA, like I said. I don't do any of this stuff. I just pretty much scalp the price action, and I look for certain things. Like here, I'm going to show you one of the candlesticks that I look for a buy up and buy down, or to go long and go short. Sorry, buy up, go down. What's wrong with me? Let me show you here. Right here's one. Let me shrink this. Get rid of this. Let me shrink this. All right, you see this? If you see these 3 candles or 2 candles plus this doji, that is a long position. But the your RSI has to be low right here. So if the RSI is low, you're going to make a nice chunk of change. Like here's an example of a nice trade. Let me blow this up. So if anybody's here watching, check this out. Look, see what you see there? Watch this. What do you see? 3 candles and a doji. It could be either red or green, but you're looking for a red. But it could be green. But the RSI is by low. Boom, boom, doji. Look what happens with the doji. Boop, 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 boop. And my rule of thumb is you stay above the white line here. That's the moving average. And then you would take your trade once it breaks down here. Or what I recommend doing is once it breaks the green line trend, this is where you want to take your positions, your profits. So look for those candles. Those candles will make you some good money. Like here's another one. Look at this candle. Now the dojis can be in different sizes. Look, bam, bam. RSI is low. 1 candle, 2 candle, doji. Look what happens when, and look at my picture. 1 candle. Every time you see this, you're going to see it pump. So that right there, go in. Go in, RSI is low, go in. Look what happens. Boop. Bam. Goes right up. Look at that. Rule of thumb is stay in over the Bollinger Bands. You typically sell once it breaks the Bollinger Bands, but my rule of thumb is I'd stay in until it breaks the bottom. That's for like long, trading. But yeah, there's another good play. But look at this. I'm going to make another trade coming up, guys. Hits this line, I'm going in. And then if it hits this line, it's another $36 in my pocket. So I'm on my second trade. That's my second $36. I think it's 36 or 26, one of those two. So we're going to wait. So when you see gold come down, guys, Bitcoin must be going up. They usually go the opposite. And I've been trying to tell people that, but no one wants to listen. I just don't get it. Now look, check that out. Going in. We're going 1,500. I'm going to wait till I see the doji I'm talking about. Remember the picture? Ah, shit. I kind of messed up my screen. Sorry. Here we go. Sorry for the flashbang. Let's go back to this again. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's going. Uh-oh. Got a red doji. That means we're going to retrace in a little bit. Let me go to the XUA. Where's my favorites at? XAU. So, looking for a doji on this play. I appreciate it, Joe. Looking for the doji. Looking for the doji for a good position to buy up. Yeah, anytime I see this, that means Bitcoins must be running up. So we're going to look for a doji. Look for a doji. So we're looking for a doji like this. In this area. And then I'm going in. So I'm going to go on 1,500 and ripping it. Well, we're going to wait and we're going to grab this. appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let people know I'm doing this. Throw it on your X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Speaking of that, I didn't even do that either myself. All right. It's always every time I get on here, my daughters want to bother me. All right. Waiting for the Doge. Waiting for Doge. No Doge yet. That's still considered a normal candle. That's a reverse hammer, they call it. So we get a green candle. I'm going to wait. Might be a fake out. Looking for the doji. Looking for the doji. That lets me know we are going up. If this had a wick on it, I'd be going in, but we do not have a wick. So this is where newcomers don't know about the doji candles. You got to put it the Heikinichi. The colors on the Bollinger Band are not these colors. This is colors I made. All you got to do is go to your Bollinger Band settings on the top left corner. Hit this right here. And then go to style. And then you can change it. Mediums, middle, upper, lower. Self-explanatory. And then make sure you set your lines bigger. Just click it. And then you can adjust the size of it. RSI. Oh, there's a doji. Going in with 1,000. I'm not going to go in that. Well, let's do 1,500. All right. We're going to hit this price. Going long. I'm in. Not yet. Did not buy it. Son of a biscuit. Let me refresh it. Sometimes this freaking Bitfunded doesn't take the positions. Nope, didn't hit it. So 49, 43. It's close. We're going to cancel this because it did not get in. All right. Stupid thing to not take my trade, but see if it'll take it. Needs to drop down a little bit. I knew I missed it. See, that's quick. I missed it. Cancel it. We'll look for a little bit of a retrace because I missed it. Always hate that when it does that. But we'll get it. We'll get it. This could be a fake out too, so we'll see. So looks like a fake out. Looks like a fakey. Joe, this one on Bitfunded, you could do both, but I've noticed with this the market buy versus the candles over here, they're pretty close all the time with gold, so you can just go and market right off the rip. Usually I get in pretty quick, but that thing spiked too hard before I got into it. Yeah, Damon. I shorted at 97.5 to 80. I think it was 87 something, and then I got back in at 87 something, and sold at I think 90,001 something. And now I'm back in at I'm in at 89,888 is my average price because I have a feeling this thing is going to pump to at least 92 or higher. But I have a feeling if, like I said, Trump does all his stuff, I think we're going to be golden. I think we're gonna rip. So before we take the huge dump, but yeah, congrats, man. Congrats. How do you trade, Damon? Do you trade like yeah, that's a scalper, sniper scalper. You look for a trade and spam, shoot that shit. Yeah, like this. Like I said, I don't do TA like everybody's like. Why don't you do TA? I'm not good at that because by the time I do TA on something, I'm going to the 10 and the 15 and I'm marking it up. You miss so many trades and so much money just to make that one freaking trade, and then you get wrecked, and or not wrecked, but you don't get the profits. So I got tired of doing that. So oh, VRVP. I think JR uses that too. But damn, it's broke it. Oh wait till this thing gets really hammered. Looking for the Bollinger Band curve with the doji, and then I'm jumping in. So that picture I showed you, this one here, this is what we're looking for right here. We can get this. It's game on. Oh shit, commercial. But we need the bands to come up. Yeah, man, if that's working for you, stay with it, perfect it, make it better. That's why this technique I've back tested for about 4, almost 5 years, and it has not failed me. And when it does fail me, it's either I'm FOMOing in, jumping in when I'm not supposed to. It's mostly my fault, but when I stick with it, this thing's on fire. And this strategy I'm using is beautiful. If Bitcoin's on an uptrend, I mean, you can nail some beautiful scalps. This thing sucks when it goes sideways, but I trade like the bottom resistance versus the top resistance. So if I was to trade this, I would take this up to here, and then I would take this one down to here, and then I would trade in between here. But so far, I'm going to trade off this level here. I could never hit this right. And then trade off this level here. And what happens is, I know if I, like now, I know if I put 1500 on this pink line, ride it up and sell on this pink line. And I only trade like this if it's going sideways, because I don't trade like this normally because I don't recommend it. It's just I've been doing it so long, I know what to do. So I trade from here. Usually when the bottom RSI, actually back here, sorry, I meant to go back further. Like from here across. So I would trade from the bottom RSI, and then when it would break the top, I would take a sell. I just did this trade earlier. I think I made 36 bucks. So I know if I put $1,500 in this trade and run it up to this line, that's $36. I'm only using 5x. And then what I do is then I'll take a short from here to here, and that was another 1,500 with $36. And now I'll take a trade from here, run it up to here for another 36. And I usually do that 4 or 5 times a night, and it's killer. So right now I just don't like how the bands are. I wish the bands were more like this or level. This is coming down. If these start to squeeze, I'll go back in. Yeah, I used to do the MACDs back in the days, but I just couldn't. I could just never get the hang of it. And I mean, I made some money with it scalping, but I just couldn't do it. So I said I'm gonna find something that I like and back test it. And but yeah, if it's working for you, man, don't change up, man. Make that money with it. I just try to do it to where it's easy for me to make the money, and then if somebody wants to learn, I can just teach them how to do it, and then they're able to learn too. So people be killing it, man. Yeah, all that TA crap people do, like the Fibonacci's and this and that stuff just drives me nuts. By the time I get around to it, yeah, I'm pretty much like game over, you know. It's like, it's weird. It's just I don't get the plays I want to. Wish I did. I wish I could. So if this consolidates on this pink line, I will probably jump in it and hopefully ride this thing back up to here. But looks like Bitcoin's moving on up from the profits I got. But I don't know. It just all depends on how you want to trade. But I try to make it the simplest trade possible for people to trade. So the easier the trade, they'll learn fast, they'll make their money fast. But when it comes to all that chart reading, I leave that to Tradefly, JR, Joe, and Road Dog, those guys. Go to them to get your TA, and then come here for fast scalps. So I might go in with just to go in. Let's wait. So hopefully should probably go in on this since I'm trading off my lines, not my Bollinger. Yeah, let me just check this out. All right, I'm in. Just try it out. If I could sell from this top line, I'm out. But I'm trading within these peak lines because right now everything's trading sideways, and this is I've learned using this is there's no technique to this. I just use the RSI. This is the RSI trading. So when the RSI hits below, I'll take a trade, and then when it breaks above, I'll take a trade. So this works pretty good when things aren't moving like it's supposed to. Like Bitcoin is going down, as I can see, is my price, but Bitcoin goes down, it'll push gold up. So, and this is a bit funded account. So I need about $600 more to pass this test, and then I can go to the second stage. And then once at the third stage, I'll be able to use the full amount, which is like around 50K. And then that's going to get retarded. I'm going to start doing some dumbass plays like $10,000 scalp trading, like right here, 10 grand on this 5x. The only thing is you can't go any higher than 5x, which sucks. I wish they would let you do more than 5x, but 10K on this right here on a 5x, this little drop right here could have been $100 or so real quick. So that's what I'm looking for right there. Yeah, so you see at nights it runs slow enough, and then when I notice it's choppy, like crappy, this is how I trade, and it seems to work. And all you got to do is zoom out and take the high level and the low level and just trade in the middle. That's it. I'm up $4.31. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, me, Damon. I'm actually watching Road Dog too, so I think that's funny. He was watching me, I was watching him. So appreciate you coming along, man. Much love, buddy. Much love. Thank you. Always like Road Dog, man. Like watching him. He's a funny dude. With his little turkey head. I think that's nuts, man. And I like his commercials, like on coffee commercials. I think that's sick as hell how he does that. Eventually I'll do something like that one day. Copy him. But I gotta think of something. I'll think of something about calamari or something. I need a little jingle for calamari. So everybody's watching. So you can get me a little jingle like Road Dog does. I can play a little some crypto squid, like squid stuff, you know, squid jingles. Maybe like what's that stupid SpongeBob, you know, stupid stuff like that. But so this trading here, there's nothing to it. I'm not using any TA or nothing. I'm just trading between the resistance and the support and resistance. So it bounces. So, and I recommend if you're going to trade gold, watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's falling, gold's going to go up. Bitcoin goes down, gold goes up. Or, you know, whatever. Vice versa, you get it. But keep an eye on it. It doesn't do it all the time, but it's actually doing it tonight. If you notice, gold goes up, Bitcoin drops. So I've noticed on here, if gold goes up to like 49,054, then it means my profits on Bitcoin will be in the $15. It's almost, if I'm down 15, I'm up 15, which is freaking perfect. But once everything starts correcting and Bitcoin starts to be on its run, then that's when I start using my Bollinger Band RSI. So pretty much on this, you can just trade the RSI, buy when it's low, and make sure you draw your support and resistance line, buy when it's low, and then you're going to sell once it breaks. But if these Bollinger Bands can curve up, and then the bands are used for the direction, if these can curve up, I'll sell up here. I'll actually make more money since I got in lower from before, which is going to be pretty sweet. So we'll see. But oh, J Violet, look at the screen. I got in where you got in, selling. I made a trade here, 36 bucks to here, and I made another 36. I think it was 36. So I've done two 36s, and I should have shorted this for another 36, but now I'm going for another 36. I'm sorry, 26, not 36. So from here to here, I'll make 26 bucks every time, and then I'm gonna short it back down to 26 bucks. So I'm on my number 3rd win. This will be my 4th. I'm going to try to get at least 6 tonight.
I'm sending him the link right now, and he's getting started today. Yay! Okay.
Yeah, Bitcoin's not doing good tonight, so I figured I'd trade gold. I could trade gold and silver on the Bitfunder now, my prop firm account. They just added it today, which is perfect. So once I get past this test, I'll be able to trade with some big bucks, and then I'll start going heavy on these trades. And then eventually, as I pull prop firm, my money from the prop firm, I'm going to set up a Discord to where people can get in, and you're going to pay a little bit of money because I don't want those scammers and fake people coming in there. So you might pay like a $10 like entrance fee, and then once you're in that group, it's going to be locked. No one else can get in, or they just can't hop in there. And then I'm going to do profit sharing on my profits. So I will start trading Sunday, and I will end it Saturday, and then Sunday I will do my payouts to everybody that's in the Discord. So you'll get profit sharing. It's got profit sharing. So if I make $1,000 that week, I'm going to take half of it. So it's half of whatever I make. So if I make 1,000 that week, I'll take 500, and then I'll split it with everybody in the Discord underneath that tab that's paid to get in, and I'll continue doing this every week. So, yep. And then I'll do random giveaways inside the chat here, and then hopefully they will join the thing. So I don't know if I'm going to do it like you got to pay $10 a month to stay in there because you're going to be making money every week. Every Sunday I will be sending people their profit sharing part. So, and then the other 50% will go back into my the capital. So the bigger the capital, the more money, the more I can make per week. So it's gonna kick ass. It's coming. That's future stuff, you know. Once I can build up YouTube, if I get enough people on YouTube watching, and then my new Discord get going. But I think we'll do great. I think we'll do killer. Hope this freaking hits the top. Yeah, I think it'd be cool, J-Vile. I think it'd be pretty wild. I think we attract a lot of people doing that. And then you can take that money and do what you want with it. Trade with it, build it up, or do whatever you want. I'm up $10 and, oh, you can see it, $10.17. I wonder what it would be. So if it goes from here to here, that's 10. From here to here, that's 20. Yeah, about 25, 26 bucks. It's not bad. Stupid ass updates. Yeah, I mean, if it don't, I'll take it. Yeah, but yeah, it might. But the damn resistance is high already. So it would have to retest like this and go back up. But the only bad thing about this setup, once it does you might have to move your support and resistance down. So you might have to have a different support and resistance. But I think it will eventually. I think it might do one of these, you know, come down and then eventually make its way up. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see. We will see. So I think it'll bounce off this moving average and then head back up as long as Bitcoin's going down. Bitcoin drops, this goes up. So I have the chart up over here so I can watch Bitcoin as Bitcoin falls. Actually, I don't have it up. I have a stupid YouTube. There's Bitcoin. There we go. All right. So now if you see me looking up here, that's because I got that screen. Damn, Bitcoin's climbing. Not too bad. Damn, there's a lot of scalping opportunities with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's actually moving pretty good tonight. Hey, when does gold stop trading? I never did ask you that. Does it eventually stop tonight, or is it 24/7? Did they change it to that? Put it in the chat. I don't know. You're going to be my gold buddy, Jay Violet. Be trading gold at nights instead of Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's going up, man. It's about to break the resistance, and then we're going to come back down, and this will push this one up too. Not too shabby. I have a feeling Bitcoin's going to rip, though, this week. I don't know why. I've got that feeling, you know. But let's see. A silver. What's silver's ticker? SIL? Oh, fuck. What is silver's? What's silver's ticker, J Violet? It ain't SIL, is it? Silver? Fuck. Hold on. Oh, today is Thursday. Yeah. Oh, this is silver. Damn, silver's almost hit. Dang. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is silver here. XAG. Ain't XAG silver? See, Bitcoin's running. So, yeah, this would have been a nice trade here, too. See, this one is like this. So the box for this would be here. And here. So this would be the box you trade. See, this is where you would have got in on this trade. This is where I've been harping about where to get in. So here, look at this picture. Look at this. I know you guys keep seeing this. I want to keep blowing us your mind. Take a screenshot of this. You see these two candles in this doji? Look what happens. Two candles and the doji. And the RSI is low. That is a buy, baby. You better put some money on that, and you could actually use a little bit higher leverage. And look at this. Boop. You would have taken your profits at the top of the resistance right here. Boom, and you would have made a nice little chunk right here. You had some money on it. So that is perfect trade setup right there. That's what I look for, and you'll see a lot of these. So make a mental note of this, guys. And then it's opposite if you were shorting. So, example, this right here would be your short. Let me get my crayon here. This right here, make a mental note of these. That is a downtrend thing, and only works if the Bollinger Bands are leveled out straight or coming down. Without that, you'll be stuck. So make a mental note of these three with the doji. That is a downtrend, and that's how you short it. When the market is doing what it's supposed to right now, the market's crazy. So you would just trade the support and resistance off the RSI. You don't use the doji and anything. Now the doji's cool if you want to enter. When you see this right here, when you see these right here, you can enter. This would be a short in a different time, but right now, see how the Bollinger Bands are going up? You would not short this, because all it's going to do is it's going to go down like this, bounce off this moving average line, and head back up. So what you want is these Bollinger Bands to curve down. Then you would take that trade for bam, like that. If you could just nail that, you would make so much money. But right now, Bitcoin is coming down. So we got a little bit of a downtrend on Bitcoin. So I think it's going to retest around 87,700, which will bring silver and gold up. So, oh shit. We'll bring gold up. So if Bitcoin gets around 89,000, I would say 770 should give us around this level. So we're doing good. This is a good sign where the doji's going up like this. Very good sign. But look at this. I missed. This is where I should have got in. Which I did get in, but I got in a little high. But what do we see right here? Boop. Same thing. Candle, doji. RSI is low. Nice little pump. You would stay in this trade as long as the price moves above the this white line, this moving average. You stay in the trade. You do not get out. So you would stay in this, and hopefully this stays like this. These go like this. This goes like this, and the price goes like this. Boom! I'm out. Then I could shut the stream down because I am a winner now. But that's it. It's pretty simple. I try to keep the charts simple. I don't do TA, so if you're here for TA, you might as well go home because I don't do TA here. I am a price action kind of guy. I look for these little movements like this one here, this one here, this one here. That's what I look for. Those, even though TA is good for swing trading, for those guys that want to look weeks and weeks. I'm on the 1 minute. Do you have the Heikin-Ichi candles? Heikin-Ichi candles? Yeah, Forex might be a little different the way they're setting up. They're more like trading view. Put the Heikin-Ichi candles on. Oh shit, I don't even hide this. Hold on, right there. There you go. Heikin-Ichi. I don't know how to say it. So Heikin. PA is the way to go. What's PA? Pennsylvania? Yeah, so I'm just a price action guy. I just look for the movements of Bitcoin and movements of this, and that's what I trade. So I'm like a scalper for real. If I want to do long trades, swing trades, then I would do TA, but I'm not a good TA, so I would watch people like Tradefly, Road Dog. I would watch all those guys, and then I would go and watch their TAs, and they give me a time frame, and that'll give me a good indication if I'm going to hold on. Like for example, this Bitcoin trade I did right here. Oh yeah, price. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think it was price action. I took this trade. I should have waited, but I didn't. So I took this trade up pretty high. But this is a swing trade, so this will be held for a while. So I'm giving it a week. But I have a feeling Bitcoin is going to go 92 plus. That's why I have my profits at 90, or my TP at 92,000. But if it's still looking great, I will remove my TP and let it climb higher. But I have a feeling that if Trump does, like I was saying earlier, if he does what he does with the tariffs and everything gets going, and if they approve it or disprove it, I forget which one it is, Bitcoin's going to rip because of that news. And I think everybody thinks the prices, I think they're trying to trick us. I think they're saying Bitcoin's going to go down and down. People are going to go crazy shorting this thing, and they're going to blast this thing off and take everybody out. Watch and see. That's why I went long. And I think if it does go long, it might bust 100K. And I think if it gets above 100K, like around maybe 102, and starts to hang out there, I am taking and putting a lot of money on a short, because I have a feeling right around that time it's going to do a 50% retracement, and I will hold that forever until we hit it. And 50% retracement could be around 70,000 or lower than that, 50,000. So we'll see. Looks like Bitcoin is on the move up, which means gold's going to go down. But price action is the way to trade, way to scalp. Like me, I like to get my money now. I don't like to get it next year or later. I want my shit now. I tried to go live on TikTok a few times, Jay Violet, and it keeps saying I have like company guidelines, and it's like, and I try, not company guidelines, like some kind of guidelines with TikTok, and then when you get on there, it's like you gotta, oh yeah, I will freaking, hopefully I can pass this prop firm challenge, because I'm gonna have around 50K. I will do a 20K 60 or 50x on it if they allow me. I think once I do go, see, they only do 1 to 5x, which I can't stand. I wish they would do 100, 200x. I need to find a prop firm that does bigger 200x, but I found one, but you got to pay like $200 a month just to use their money, which I think I'm going to try that. But I know I can make 200 a month trading. I've done it many times, so I think I'll be okay. And then they go up to 200x. If that happens, I will jump in on that. I will throw, 30 grand to 100x, 200x on Bitcoin, or 50x, sorry, and let that thing rip. And once it gets to 50K, make stupid money. Yeah, see, Bitcoin's starting to rise, starting to go up. They're both moving up, so that's good. But it looks like Bitcoin's at 87,800. Well, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, I'm definitely using leverage trading if it gets to 50K, because you can make some stupid money. Yeah, I found it's called top. What did he say it was? I wrote it down. Shoots, where did I put that? Maybe it's in my history here. It was called top. Shit, I forget the name of it. Yeah, it's slowly going up. That means it's going to drop gold. Damn, what did I do with it? Damn it, it was called like top end trading or something. Shit. I'll have to find it. But yeah, that's the one I want to use. My buddy does it. But what was it called? Top end? Maybe top end? Let me see. Hey, be right back.